New on 4K is Paul Thomas Anderson's Boogie Nights. Now, this is one of those films that I kind of stumbled across when it first came out. Not really sure what exactly I was watching. It was one that made a lasting impression and one that I often go back to every now and again. And I feel like it really encompasses a lot on a subject matter that you wouldn't really focus as the main plot for a film. You have laugh out loud moments. You have character interactions that are sad and depression or uplifting. You have people who are trying to achieve the best in their life with their limited resources. It has lots of things that are easy to attune to and several things that are uncomfortable and push back and really kind of put you in the back foot. It's a film that is very impactful and one that I do really enjoy watching. It's set in the 1970s South California, where we have young Eddie Adams, played by Mark Wahlberg, who is discovered by a sleazy producer, Jack Warner, played by Burt Reynolds. And he is rebanded as Dirk Diggler, a rising star in the adult film industry.
Because the name is just so powerful.
As fame and excess grow, sex, drugs, and violence push Dirk towards self-destruction under the weight of his ego, ambition, and the heartbreak that comes with it. This is a film that can be riotously funny and then depressingly sad in the next scene. It's one that has an incredible cast brought together. Now, I think it's tied beautifully with Mark Wahlberg, who has this vacant naivety, almost stupidity within his character. He is not the smartest person in a room, even an empty room, and it kind of shows, but there is an energy to that naivety that makes him interesting as a character, that makes me warm towards him, that makes me hope that everything is going to work out best for him.
How old are you, Eddie?
17.
17-year-old piece of gold.
Yeah, right.
Seeing the family community that they have, these are groups of people who not only work together, but they live together, they spend time together, they enjoy each other's company. You feel they've created this wonderful little unit, which I think comes across terrifically well. And where the film spreads out and gives some of the secondary characters more screen time, it really elevates this unity that we have within them all. They're all these individuals who are a little bit broken, a little bit damaged, not quite found their truth selves, and who are working with each other because they just take each other at face value. And that's something I think the film does incredibly well. When it looks at the porn industry, it gives this rather seedy, twisted narrative to it, where you see, again, people are doing this not because they actively want to do this, but this is their best escape from the life that they've had, or to try and get the money that they need to kind of move on, or the kind of structure that they want within their lives. It is depressing when it comes to those aspects, but then it'll shift to the family atmosphere, to the friendly nature that they have, the support that they give each other, the excitement in trying to push things forward and build the best in what they've decided is their vocation.
I really care about you, honey. You're my little babe.
Thank you, Amber.
You're the best thing in the world that's happened to me since my son went off, and I love you, honey.
But it's not a wholly unique story. You know, the rise and fall of someone is a trope or a plot point that's used a lot in films, and here it's just given a different twist as we see the rise and fall of someone whose self-worth really becomes their identity. You know, when that starts to fall away, he kind of loses exactly who he is. The 70s into the 80s is another aspect of the film that I really enjoy, that kind of culture clash that we have, where the disco and the soft rock and the neon visuals really kind of clash against each other as they evolve through this time. cultural change is another big impact, and how these people almost isolate themselves off from everyone else with their little family and their clique and what they're doing, but don't really move with the time.
Thank you.
I thought the film looked tremendous in 4K. You really get the costuming, the period lighting, the skin tones, and the location details all kind of pop. I think when it especially gets to some of the kind of crazier 80s sequences, I think I really saw a huge improvement on what was my previous Blu-ray for Boogie Nights. And just, it was a wonderful film just to sit down, revisit, put it on the big screen with the 4K presentation, and just enjoy the hell out of it. Absolutely terrific film, one that I can't give enough superlatives onto.
You know, this is a film I want them to remember me by.
Boogie Nights is terrific. If you've shied away from it because of the subject matter, give it a shot. It's got amazing performances. It's got a terrific ensemble. It has this emotional sweep all the way through it as well. And it's a respected and well-loved film for a reason. One that I'm glad to have in my collection. I'd love to know your thoughts on Boogie Nights, so let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, or fall somewhere in the middle. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box, or links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.